Hi, today we're going to be talking about Lou Gehrig's disease. It is an illness that affects movement and physical function of individuals and leads to paralysis of voluntary muscles. Lou Gehrig's, commonly known as ALS, is a disease that can develop due to heredity increasing the likelihood of the disease, or it can be acquired, which is true in most cases. ALS is acquired in somatic cells caused by mutations and thus cannot be passed down to the next generation. However, it is classified as an autosomal dominant trait in patients which show clear genetic history exists. Here you can see that the genetic mutation occurs on gene 2q33 on chromosome 9. There are transduction errors that occur with ALS. After reception and detection of a signal, transduction is what changes this signal to create a cell response. The selective death of motor neurons originates from incorrect signaling causing the incorrect response. This incorrect response would be the death of motor neurons in the brain and spinal cord. Following this, it has also been found that there is swelling in the axons of the brain. These incorrect signals originate from a gene mutation that can be hereditary or acquired. However, a person is more likely to have these mutations from familial genes. Due to the incorrect signal, the response is in turn going to be wrong compared to regular functioning cells. This would be when the cortical motor neuron cells die, resulting in paralysis of voluntary muscles. Here is an image comparing a normal functioning muscle cell and a muscle cell that's been affected by ALS. As you can tell, there's clear atrophy and it is smaller in size. This then in turn results in the destruction and paralysis of muscles. These are the multiple pathways of motor neuron degeneration. There's initially an increase in glutamate that's being transferred into the motor neuron. The dysfunction of glutamate transporters on the astrocytes can cause oxidative damage to motor neurons with increased intracellular Ca2+ ions and high levels in the mitochondria due to high energy demand, then results in inflammation causing death of non-cellular autonomous cells. The development of ALS can be influenced or caused by various factors. It can be inherited or caused by a gene mutation. Various genetic mutations can cause an individual to acquire this disease. Defects in the protein degradation pathways affect motor neurons and cause the death of neurons in the brain. This can happen as a result of protein mishandling. Due to the defects, proteins are handled incorrectly with human nerve cells, which causes a buildup of abnormal proteins. This excessive buildup of abnormal proteins eventually destroys the nerve cells. Another cause is disorganized immune responses. In some instances, an individual's cell will mistake other cells for foreign invaders or harmful objects and begin to attack them. This can also cause the death of nerve cells, leading to the loss of movement. Excitotoxicity is the excessive release of neurotransmitter called glutamate across the synapses between neurons. This can lead to cell death and the development of ALS. Axon strangulation can also cause ALS. The flow of nutrients along an axon can become blocked through the accumulation of proteins called neurofilaments. Astrocytes and microglia may also produce toxins that damage the adjacent motor neurons. Researchers are still not sure what causes the mutations that cause the disease. Here are some symptoms. Some of the first signs a person may notice is having a hard time grasping a pen or lifting a coffee cup. This is due to the weakening of muscles. Not everyone experiences the same symptoms. However, the most common side effects are fatigue, tripping over objects, dropping things, slurred speech, muscle cramps, twitches, etc. As the disease progresses, the symptoms may become more severe. Here's the works cited. The end. Thanks for watching.